It is interesting to note that among hundreds of traits, practices, and teachings adopted by Islam from Mazdaism is the doctrine that conversion to Islam must come as a matter of conscience and not force. The doctrine is founded on the Quranic verse which reads, "If it had been thy Lord's will, they would all have believed, all who are on earth. Wilt thou then compel mankind against their will to believe?" Surah 10:99. Of course, the fundamental difference lies in the fact that Muslims do not follow this teaching in practice and do not use coercive tactics. From the threat of death to the imposition of increased taxes, AR, jizya, on non-Muslims. Also, once one has chosen Islam, it is forbidden to make another choice later. This sin of apostasy is often punished with death. Conversely, Zoroastrians really do practice the doctrine of non-coercion. The fact that coercion has worked so well historically is merely testimony to the power of Ahriman in the world today. The Devas work through ignorance, violence, and greed to get their ways. In the defense of Islam, it must be said that at least they give lip service to the Mazdan way of truth, whereas the medieval Christian church seems to have had no compunctions about using force as a first response to perceived religious opposition. Three major religions which have root in the teachings of Zarathustra and also have been successful in one another or in another in converting whole peoples to their religion. These are Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. It is likely that the very idea of converting foreign peoples to a new way of thinking, regardless of their tribal traditions, is a Zoroastrian idea. As such, it is the world's first true religion, seen as a cultural feature with some independence from the tribal cult. The idea behind it was the establishment of peace and prosperity and a reduction of violence.